Ever feel like you're too tired to even want sex, let alone be good at it? You're not alone. Though weight gain, poor sleep, low drive, it stacks up and sucks the life out of you, especially in the bedroom. I've been there too. I'm a former military special ops guy, ER doc, and father of four, and even I've hit the wall. But I found a way back. A simple shift, one that doesn't involve hours in the gym or starving yourself, that reignited everything. And I'm going to show you exactly how I went from flatline to fired up in every area of life. Let's dig in. Number one, recognize the slip. Let me ask you this. When was the last time you actually felt like a man? Not checked the boxes like going to work and paying bills and mowing the lawn. I mean, felt strong and confident and wanted, like you could throw your wife over your shoulder and carry her upstairs. You get the rest. That's not fantasy. That used to be normal, and it can be again. You see, most guys think they're just tired. Work, kids, stress. But what's really happening is your testosterone has quietly packed its bags and moved out, and nobody tells you that. I didn't notice it either at first. I just figured this is what getting older feels like. I had 4 kids, a busy job, years of high-stress special ops work under my belt. Of course I was tired. Of course I had no drive. But then one night I was laying in bed, wide awake, no energy, no libido, and thinking, is this it? Is this the best that it gets? Well, it wasn't. Turns out there are 3 silent killers that crush your testosterone levels: poor sleep, processed food, and sitting on your ass all day. And guess what? I was doing all 3 every single day. I started walking 20 minutes every morning, no phone, just me and the sunrise. I cut out sugar at night. I fixed my sleep, not with pills, but with actually creating a shutdown routine like I used to do before missions. And within weeks, yes, weeks, I felt different, stronger, leaner. I wanted my wife again. I was back. Here's the thing. Nobody's coming to save you, but you can flip the switch yourself. And the first step is just awareness. You've got to realize you've slipped and decide you're not staying there. And if you want help cutting through the noise and doing only what actually works, I built something just for you. It's called the Built for Life Men's Health Course, and it shows you exactly how to reclaim your strength and your drive and your energy in a way that fits the real life of men over 35, men who are busy and stressed and have shit to do. If you want access, links in the description and the comments. You don't need more effort. You need a better plan. Also, stick around, free gift at the end. Number 2, switch off stress and switch on sex. Let's talk about the bedroom. Not just sex, though yes, that too, but what happens before the lights go out. Your nervous system is basically the master switch for your body. You've got a go mode, fight, flight, stress, and a rest and connect mode. That's the second one. That's where desire lives, where arousal and connection and intimacy happens. But most of us live in go mode. And if your brain thinks you're being chased by a tiger or never-ending email chain, it's not interested in getting frisky. It's science. A study in psychoneuroendocrinology showed that chronic stress lowers testosterone and disrupts dopamine, the feel-good hormone tied to libido and bonding. That was me for years. After back-to-back ER shifts and constant stress, I'd come home fried and expect to be instantly on for my wife. Well, it didn't work. What did work? A simple 15-minute to 1-hour ritual to calm my system down. No phone, no stimulus, low lights, a hot shower, breathing exercises, and touch your spouse without expectation. Walk up behind her and wrap your arms around, and as they stand in the kitchen or lay next to them on the couch. This fires both you up and gets you prepped for what comes later. That changed everything. My body could finally relax enough to feel connected again. If you want to reignite your sex life, it starts with your nervous system. Calm it down and your desire turns back on. Next, I'll show you the number 1 food group destroying your hormones even if you think you're eating healthy. So, number 3, cut the hormone killers. Let's hit the kitchen for a second. The biggest hormone killers for men over 35, seed oils. I fully expect a ton of hate in the comments on this, but I am sharing what has worked for me, what the science shows, and you can do what you want with it. Canola, soybean, corn oil, sunflower oil, they're in everything from salad dressings to health bars, and they're hammering your testosterone. Seriously, look at all the food items in your house and you will find them in nearly everything that you eat. These oils are high in omega-6 fats, which jack up inflammation. A 2020 study in Nutrients linked high omega-6 to suppress testosterone and impaired fertility in men. I used to load up on trail mix and heart-healthy snacks without realizing I was poisoning my own drive. Once I cut them out, I dropped fat, slept better, and was clear-headed and felt stable all day. It's simple. Ditch the fake oils, go back to real fat, olive oil, avocado oil, butter, and eat like your grandpa did. Fewer boxes, more real food. Also, consider this. Even if you are eating healthy oils already, consider how much you are eating. We always want to eat and live as close as possible to how nature intended us to live. Olive oil comes from olives, obviously. How many olives would you eat in one sitting? Maybe a handful at most? But when you dump olive oil all over your food, you are consuming way more oil than the equivalent amount of olives. So, even olive oil is processed, even minimally, but it puts it in a form that is easy to overconsume. This to say, use the smallest amount of oil possible when you do use it. So, moving into number 4, muscle is the message. Here's the truth. After 35, you're losing muscle unless you fight for it. And it's not just about looking good shirtless. Muscle is a message to your body, to your wife, to your brain. It says, I'm not done yet. And guess what? More muscle equals more testosterone. In a 2012 study in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism showed that strength training significantly increases testosterone levels and improves sex drive. I wasn't lifting heavy when I hit rock bottom. I thought yard work and occasional push-ups were enough to keep me how I used to be. Well, they weren't. So I started lifting 3 to 4 times a week. Nothing fancy, just focused effort on big compound lifts for 30 minutes, and I ate enough protein to rebuild the life I had broken down. That's it, around 0.8 to 1 gram per pound of body weight, or 1.7 grams per kilo of body weight. That is on the high side of protein consumption, and that is because this amount helps support muscle growth, suppress hunger, and replaces useless calories with actual useful ones. The results? I felt like myself again, strong, confident, present. My wife noticed, big time. If you want to reconnect in the bedroom, rebuild your body. It's the fastest way to reclaim your drive and your edge. And yeah, the Built for Life Men's Health course gives you the exact plan for all aspects of your life to ensure that you get the body you want and actually keep it. The link is below. One last point to cover, so hang with me. This one is more like icing on the cake. Number 5, mornings that fuel desire. Let's land this with your mornings, all right? Most guys start the day in survival mode. Phone in hand, caffeine in the other hand, on overload, rushing into chaos of the day. And that sets the tone for everything, including your sex drive. So here's a 3-step fix in under 10 minutes. Sunlight. Get outside within 30 minutes of waking. Light signals your brain to produce dopamine and sets your sleep-wake cycles. Not everyone can get sunlight within 30 minutes. Just do what you can when you can. Number 2, movement. Walk, stretch, or hit a few push-ups. Wake up the body, prime the system. Number 3, hydration. Slam 16 to 20 ounces of water with a pinch of salt. Your hormones need hydration to fire properly. Do that consistently and you'll feel more alert, more focused, and yes, more interested in connection. If this hits home and you're ready to go from burnt out to bedroom beast, follow the action steps I mentioned and let me know in a few weeks how you're feeling. Write it in the comments. Check back in. It's the exact starting steps I use to reignite my energy, rebuild my strength, and reconnect with my wife without overhauling my entire life. And when you're ready to go deeper, check out the Built for Life Men's Health course, the full system for guys who want their edge back. And since you stuck around until the end, I have a gift for you as promised. My lab recommendation guide is linked below. It's the labs you need to get done. You can do it on your own, or you can have your doctor order them so that you know where you're at and where you need to go next. If you want help interpreting your labs and getting a fully customized health plan, access to me, coaching calls, health optimization course, and so much more, there is a link below to work with me one-on-one. Watch this video next if you think that your testosterone levels rise every time you refuse to ask directions. Science is still pending. Until next time, keep moving.